Hike your own hike. The favorite four little letters that everybody in the internet hiker community uses. Well, today we're going to discuss that myth. And we're also going to discuss the internet hiking community, my favorite people in the whole goddamn world. I'm JB Gunner, and this is the Legend of Teardrop.
This is Teardrop, and welcome to New to the Wild.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Today, what we are going to discuss is hike your own hike and the internet hiking community. As you guys know, I'm JB Gunner, aka Teardrop. Now, I'm going to warn you, this video could get vicious. So, if you're one of those people that like my more simplistic, less vicious videos, you might want to click off. Because we all know that over the past 5 years, my biggest gripe about the hiking community is the online hiking community. So what we're going to do is look at the phrase hike your own hike, because this is something that's thrown around all over the place. You see it on trail journals. You see it on White Blaze. You see it in the Facebook forums. You see it literally everywhere. However, my statement is that the internet hiking community wants you to do everything but hike your own hike. Now, let me give you an example. When I first came into the hiking community, I was new to the wild. I didn't have any experience. I came in with my own personality, much like you see today, and I came in with my own idea. I came in a little bit arrogantly, and I admit that, and I had different ways that I wanted to do things. And of course, everybody had their input on that, which, listen, I understand if you see someone going out there to try to hike and you know they're doing the wrong thing and they're going to harm themselves or others, I understand stepping up and saying, hey, let me holler at you. But see, that's not what I'm talking about. I am not talking about the good-hearted people that try to give advice on how to make your hike better, because we all appreciate those people. But for the most part, if someone didn't ask you for advice, I really don't believe people should give it. So let's get into this community. Now, I started off in the internet hiking community with trail journals. You know, I did a little bit of Facebook grouping, but mainly trail journals is when I started because I wanted to document everything. That thing went to shit quick. Because on trail journals, you can comment anonymously. You can just type in whatever name you want. And so that was the beginning of the trolls. And literally, everybody and their mama, for the most part, that commented, because they did not like my personality, and you still see this to this day, there are a lot of people that just do not like JB Gunner, do not like Teardrop. So instead of just doing the smart thing, which is change the channel and move on to a hiker they do like, what they will do is they will continuously antagonize, because they want to make me suffer because I said something that made them analyze themselves and suffer themselves. And so that's typically what you'll get. You'll get a female that doesn't like the fact that I say the word bitch, or a liberal that doesn't like the fact that I dislike liberals, or a hiking purist that doesn't like the fact that I said fuck you about hiker midnight. You'll get these people, and instead of just changing the channel to someone that they do like Bigfoot or Dixie, they choose to stay around and troll. That's why I created the series Feeding the Trolls, which I have pretty much told you will not probably be back on this channel. It may, never know. Now, the number one thing that I've learned throughout this hiker community, whether it then went to White Blaze, then the Facebook forums, because I've literally been banned from all three at some point in time. And it's because I do not, when someone says something to me, I respond. You guys know that about me. I don't just let things go. I'm the type of person that will say something in response. And so, and this entire thing has begun because I don't choose to hike the way other people choose to hike. So their hike your own hike mantra is not real. It's not real. If I choose to smoke when I hike, that's my decision. If I choose to drink when I'm in towns, that's my decision. If I choose to pink blaze, not pink blaze, that's my decision. If I choose to carry a Donald Trump flag in my backpack, that's my decision. And it's how I hike. If I choose to do 20 miles or just hike at night or just do 6 miles, it's my decision. And so we both know, we all know, both you, the viewer, and me, the entertainer, that the truth of this is these people really don't have any critiques about my hike. The truth of this is they just don't like my personality, and so they want to attack everything. And this could happen for a lot of you. I've sat and watched it happen. There's people that literally thumbs down Bigfoot's videos because they don't believe his YouTube channel should be about promoting other people's products, even though he typically doesn't do that. He typically has hiking information for you to suck in. But they don't believe that at any point in time this man should make any money off his YouTube channel, so they thumbs down his videos. They do the same thing with me. They do the same thing with everyone. So the truth of this is, it's not that these people want you to hike their own hike necessarily, but they find people that they dislike, and so they begin to attack. But that's not it. Online, if you look around, you'll see people arguing and beefing about every little thing. Guns on the trail, smoking on the trail, dogs on the trail. You'll see it everywhere. Why? Because people just don't like to let people hike their own hike. If I choose to hike with my dog and cigarettes and whatever the case may be, that's my hike. Why do you care? Why do you want me to hike like your hike when the biggest 4 letters that are ever used inside the trail community is HYOH? So my theory is that no one really wants you to hike your own hike. They say it because it's catchy. At the end of the day, they want you to hike like they hike. But here's the thing, and here's what I tell everybody. If everyone hiked the same hike, why would you guys sit here and watch the different YouTube channels? You watch the different YouTube channels because of the different styles of hiking, the different personalities hiking, the different people that's on the trail. If everybody did everything the same way, then you'd literally be watching the same videos over and over and over and over again. You know, I literally have done the same sections on the trail over and over and over again, but people always watch them. You know why? Because they're never repetitive, because it's my personality that they're watching. They already know what's between Georgia and Virginia, but they watch it because they want to see how my personality reacts to those things. Do you see what I'm saying? That's the reason they watch. And but the internet community itself, I believe, is as toxic as it can get. Yes, there are good people, but the truth of this is, all you have to do is just sit back. I advise everybody to just sit back and watch the Appalachian Trail 2017 class. Watch the Appalachian 2018 class. Watch the PCT. Watch all these things online, and you will see the toxic nature of these groups. Go to people's comment sections. Go to whiteblaze.com, Whiteblaze, and look at their forum. These are toxic places because everybody's got their little cliques. And so anyone that comes into those cliques that may be a little bit different or comes into the area that those cliques roam, they have to immediately attack them and expect everyone to conform to their ways. And I'm not a conforming motherfucker. That's just not going to work. None of these trail groups intimidate me or in any form, in any way, are going to mold my hike, ever. That's why I sit and everybody talks about how crazy the Riff Raff group is in Damascus and Trail Days. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Because at the end of the day, I'll walk right through the shit. So my point here, and all of these groups started online. All of these groups function online. And what they do is when new hikers come in, they immediately go after them. I see the same trolls on everybody else's videos. You know, you'll see these new hikers that'll come out with their Appalachian Trail 2018 thing, where they're preparing for the trail. And the same people are there critiquing them and criticizing them because they ain't doing things the way that they do it. So, like I said, this video is a little jumbled, but my point is that the hike your own hike mantra is only something that's said. It's not something that's practiced. Because if that was the point, if that was true, you wouldn't have half the arguments that you see in these forums, these groups, these toxic places. The YouTube community is a toxic place as well. It's less toxic because us as creators have the ability to just block them motherfuckers. And that's just the truth. But on Facebook and things of that nature, it's not. I mean, you still have the same ability, but these people will click on your profile. They'll then find out who's in your family. They'll troll them. They'll find out where you work. They'll call them motherfucking places. There's all kinds of shit that these internet people do, and it's fucking crazy. It's disgusting. So, you know, I remember, I think it was my second video back in 2013. My second video ever. My first one was my announcement video. That was the first video I ever done for New to the Wild. My second one was essentially a video about the internet people. And ever since that second video where I talked about internet trolls and people online, because they had already started after the first video, ever since then, there's been a crusade. And it's been me versus the trolls. And that's why I created Defeating the Trolls series. The internet is a toxic place. So for all of you new hikers, I just want to say this. You're going to get a lot of criticism from some of the veterans of the hiking community. Let me make this clear to you. If those veterans don't have fucking videos of them through hiking or them on the trail at all, don't fucking listen to them. Seriously. I don't give a shit if they're profile pictures of them at Katahdin. If you can't see tangible evidence of them hiking all the miles that they act like they hike, don't listen to them. I'll be goddamn if I take trolling advice or if I take anyone seriously that is coming at me with a profile, and then when I click on their profile, there's no hiking videos. Who the fuck are you? You see what I'm saying? But anyway, on this channel, you'll never get me tell you how to hike your hike. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't hike your hike. I don't care how you hike your hike. Because at the end of the day, it's your business. And so the hike your own hike mantra is something I actually do believe in. Hike the fucking hike that you want to hike. If it's a through hike, great. If it's a section hike, great. If it's a day hike, great. If you want to hike the motherfucker drunk, then hike the motherfucker drunk. I'm just saying. You typically won't get me to critique the way you hike your hike. But I just want all you new people to just understand. Because if you haven't got these trolls yet, or these people critiquing every part of your hike, you will. You'll get these people that will critique you all the way down to the motherfucking underwear you got next to your balls. If you're a grown-ass man and you care what kind of underwear is covering my balls, you, sir, are a faggot. End of story. I'm JB Gunner. It's Teardrop.
Bye, bitches.